Oh, konta. Let's talk about some nerdy shit. In a world where deadlines are tight, clients want everything more realistic, and your renders look like Minecraft, one new tool is slowly gaining traction. This is AI rendering. Faster than your GPU, smarter than your intern, and just slightly scarier than it should be. So, AI rendering. The architect's salvation or Skynet? In a world where deadlines loom and render farms cry for mercy, architects have found a new ally. Or maybe a new overlord. AI rendering promises speed, realism, and perfection, but at what cost? From concept to final presentation, AI rendering is transforming how architects visualize ideas. So after way too many late nights, cursed outputs, and a few identity crises caused by AI image generators, I finally come up with a free workflow that I actually use for paid work at my firm. Now, before you get too excited, no, I wouldn't tell your boss to throw company money into paid AI tools just yet. The tech still has the attention span of a goldfish. It's kind of like Inkscape, Lumion, or Twinmotion if those programs occasionally forgot what windows are. You'll still need to finish things off in Photoshop like a responsible adult. Here's what I've tested so far. Sora and Dream Machine. Dream Machine is, let's say, a little too creative. It's great for illustrations or storytelling, but if you want realistic renders, it's like asking Picasso to draft construction details. Not ideal. Sora, on the other hand, actually listens, mostly.
Whoa, steady. Damn it!
It's the one I recommend for architectural rendering, and both are linked in the description below. I still need to test other AI like Midjourney and those type of things, but Sora is free. To make Sora understand what you actually want, you need to master the dark art of prompt engineering.
Good news, everyone!
The good news? You can outsource that to another AI. I use Google Gemini to help me write airtight prompts, the kind that leaves Sora no room for creative interpretation. First, you'll still need a conceptual mass or BIM model, SketchUp, Revit, Archicad, whatever your poison. Once you've got that, take a simple screenshot from your 3D view and feed it to Gemini. How to talk to Gemini without losing your sanity. Here's the play-by-play. 1. Give Gemini your 3D model image and say, hey, analyze this and help me create a prompt for another AI image generator. 2. Tell Gemini the geometry and camera perspective must stay locked. No Dutch angles unless you're filming a Christopher Nolan movie. 3. If you want to tweak the weather, flora, or lighting, tell it where the project is located. Gemini loves that kind of context. 4. Gemini will spit out an analysis and an initial prompt. Don't trust it yet. Read through it and politely roast it by listing what it got wrong so it can fix itself. 5. Then give it material reference images like, this is my brick, this is my glass, this goes here. 6. If you're working on an extension, use a photo or Google Street View screenshot of the existing building and match your 3D model's perspective. If you're feeding Sora more than one reference image, just know you're asking it to juggle flaming chainsaws. It can be done, but it's safer to prompt engineer your way into only needing one, your 3D reference image. Finally, specify your render style. I always go for photorealistic, camera type, time of day, and weather conditions. Copy the prompt Gemini gives you, paste it into Sora, upload your 3D reference image, and pray.
Alright, fingers crossed.
Now, once Sora is done doing its thing, you'll usually get something that's close but not quite right. Maybe the glass looks weird, or your tree decided to cosplay as a cloud. That's fine. Jump into Photoshop, fix the obvious mistakes, and don't overdo it. This isn't your final render yet. Once you've photoshopped your image back to sanity, give that updated render to Gemini again. Tell it something like, this render is good. Now I want to add some blurry people. Here, here, and here. And keep it pixel perfect. Gemini will give you a new prompt. Copy that, throw it back into Sora with your fixed render, and bam! Your final render is usually clean, balanced, and oddly satisfying. I mostly use this workflow in the concept phase just to help clients visualize what's in my head instead of showing them random Pinterest images that have nothing to do with reality. This method gives you something that is yours. An image that matches your design intent instead of someone else's mood board. Now look, AI is still dumb, like forgot what stairs are dumb. It's not replacing architects anytime soon. Projects are too complex, clients are too unpredictable, and no AI has figured out how to interpret a sentence like, "I wanted modern but cozy but traditional but not too modern." Fuck. AI rendering is just a tool for quick impression images, not a full production pipeline. That said, it's really good for atmospheric renders, rain, fog, reflections, wet streets, all that moody cinematic stuff that takes forever in Inkscape or Lumion or Twinmotion. So the sweet spot, use AI renders as post-processing overlays in Photoshop, which are normal Inkscape or Lumion or Twinmotion exports. You'll save time and get visuals that slaps. At the end of the day, AI isn't here to steal your job, it's here to make it slightly less painful. Treat it like an over-enthusiastic intern who needs clear instruction, lots of supervision, and constant Photoshop intervention. Whether you're selling a vision, saving time, or just trying to make your client say, "Wow."
Oh my god! Wow!
AI rendering is the tool that makes it happen. The machines aren't taking over, they're just helping your render not look like a potato, and in some ways, it can save you some time. So go ahead, tell your professor or client, it took days. We won't say a word. AI rendering, the architect's salvation or Skynet. Yeah, it's all fun and games until your render starts asking for creative control, but hey, as long as it keeps fixing our lighting and grass texture, I'm not complaining. It saves time, saves energy, and might just save your grade. So, is AI rendering this architect's salvation, or the first sign of Skynet? Hard to say. But if the machines start designing better than us, at least they'll make the lighting perfect. Until then, keep rendering, keep revising, and remember, the robots work for us. For now. Anyway, I hope I gave you guys a perspective and a workflow on how to use a new tool that's slowly developing in the AEC industry. And thank you for watching. If you want to check out other chaotic deep dives on AEC topics, architecture, engineering, construction, check out another video on the channel. Until next time.